Hi guys, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is my series, Neecie's Journey to Better Health. Health meaning spiritual, mental, physical,
and emotional.
Emotional and mental kind of go together, right? So I'm trying to find, now that I did all the update videos, I'm kind of trying to find my footing, what I want my flow to be, how often I want to be shooting. I was insane before and was like, oh, I gotta shoot every day. And I don't. I'm also trying not to be so OCD about these videos. What looks to you like a 15-minute video, I shot over and over and over. And I was kind of holding out this week because I'm waiting to hear something. But I decided, well, I can shoot this video and a Neecie's Many Musings, and then maybe we'll do the vision list without me hearing the news, and I could share it next time. So, I was thinking about, you guys know where I'm at with my weight, although I did get on the scale, and I'll show that towards the end of the video. It's good. I really am fighting the depression thing, being so stressed out about not having a job. I sit there and I say to myself, where's your faith? Do you guys remember that movie Stigmata with, is it Patty or Patsy? Or Patty Arquette? And that really sexy guy. I forget his name. Anyway, the demon says, or she's possessed, but it's not really a demon. Anyway, it's this dead priest, but he says to this other priest who's alive and trying to help the girl, how's your faith these days, Father? And I always think in terms of movies, you know, like movie lines that hit me for some reason, that always hit me. And when I talk about faith, I think about, how's your faith these days, Denise? Anyway, that's a video for another time. My point in bringing that up is, so I quit my job in November. And we've been okay ever since. Not because I have found another job. I'm trying diligently, but every single bill has gotten paid. We've had food on the table. I have had help. I haven't asked for help. Some people have offered. It's weird how the universe converges sometimes. And I'm really grateful for that. But then as we start getting close to rent again, or like my cell phone bill is coming due, or we need food, or whatever it is, I freak out. And it's like, why am I freaking out when the universe is clearly giving me the message that we're going to be fine? We always are. So I'm kind of running on that. And I thought, well, why don't I do, over the next couple weeks, kind of tell you what I'm doing physical health-wise. And I thought I would share something with you, as far as diet. I'm not on a diet. I'm trying to eat healthier. Healthy fats, healthy carbs in the form of like plant carbs. Monday through Friday, I eat vegetarian, not vegan. Vegan is where you no dairy, no meat, obviously, no fish, no eggs, none of it. I am doing vegetarian, so the thing I'll use like chicken broth, or I'll use cheese, lots of cheese, and once in a while, not often, eggs and chicken eggs, but yeah, so Monday through Friday, vegetarian, and I'm having so much fun and shocked at how good things are. You need to make sure, I'm going to put a picture up. So there's vegetarian bacon, there's vegetarian cold cuts, there's vegetarian sausage. Some are better than others, and as we go through this, I will tell you. Morning Star, hands down, has the best vegetarian bacon and sausage. I'm not going to try to find it in my phone. It'll take too much time. I tried this other brand and I can't even remember what it's called. So I will put it up here, right here. I'm going to do this so that when I go back through the video, I know. Put it there. It tasted, well, I don't know what a butthole tastes like. I was never into that kind of thing. But in my darkest imaginings, if I wanted to do something like that, I wouldn't have to because I would just eat this particular brand of vegetarian bacon. It's nasty. So you're going to have to play a little bit, look up recipes, and don't be afraid to go down the rabbit hole of reels on either YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm not doing keto, but I have got some amazing recipes from that. Incorporating cheese into things. Like I said, I don't do any meat during the week. Like from an animal or from a bird or a fish. Except, like I said, eggs. And but I am making the most amazing things. And if you just go down the rabbit hole, you'll find out it doesn't have to be like I enjoy eating. I love what I make and I love what I eat. And like I said, you know what? People are always like, get away from carbs, get away from fats. Fats? Don't get rid of fats, please. Maybe get rid of saturated fats if you can, or like as low as possible. But fats are good. In fact, what I have found is the more fat I incorporate into my diet, and I don't mean like it's mainly fat, I'm just not afraid of them anymore. My skin is better. My joints don't hurt as much. I stay full so long. When you combine fat with protein and then plant carbs, I will go for hours feeling sated, full. Like I don't need to eat anything. I don't have cravings. So that's what I'm doing during the week. And then on the weekends, so it's not a free-for-all, like things I am trying in general to stay away from like forever because they're just not healthy are sandwich meats. Things like, and they're my favorite things, salami, pepperoni, Italian sausage. I will have these things once in a while. I am not about, I do feel like it's a punishment, like I'm punishing myself. I do believe when you eat these things on a regular basis, they're not good for you. But I also think once in a while, go ahead. So is there pizza in my future? Of course. Is there, my Italian meatballs in my future? Of course. I'm literally not giving up anything. I even have sugar to a small degree. During the week, I tend to flavor things with honey or maple syrup. It's a better, I'm not saying it doesn't have sugars, natural sugars in it. I'm saying that my body reacts much better to that than to refined cane sugar. That said, yesterday was Easter. I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got myself a donut, and I got my daughter a donut. I'm not saying no to these things. I'm just saying moderation and less of. This coming Saturday, my sister and I, it's so weird. We're so like tuned into each other sometimes. We both were thinking about, she found this phenomenal recipe for white chicken chili, or it's called, it's white chili with chicken, whatever. It's so good. And I found myself thinking about it. And so I'm going to have that. I'm going to make cornbread, which, corn products aren't the best for you, right? For your body. A lot of bodies, especially people like me who have IBS and inflammation and issues, Corn, anything can just wreak havoc. That said, if I don't eat a lot of it, it doesn't wreak havoc. So I'm gonna make the white chicken chili, and yeah, I'm gonna have the tortilla, strips in there, and I'm gonna make sweet corn cake, and I am gonna enjoy my meal. And I don't go hog wild, and then I can freeze it. I freeze everything now because of the situation we're in financially, especially. Like, I can go sometimes an entire week without having to grocery shop because I have so much in the freezer. I try not to freeze, and I have no idea, you guys, I haven't researched how long should you keep things in the freezer. I try to eat things within like 2 months at the most. But yeah, my point is I'll have meat and I'll have maybe a dessert, whatever kind of with sugar, cane sugar, things like that on the weekends. That's fine. And I mean, obviously this is helping. I feel clearer. Menopause has made me so foggy and just stupid. So stupid. Like I can't think. And it is a side effect of menopause. I'll do a whole video, okay, on menopause. Trigger warning, I will be saying things about the vajayjay. We're going there, But my point is, my joints feel better. My bones feel better. My muscles don't ache. I'm clearer headed. It is amazing what getting rid of a lot of the, sugar, wheat, and flour, I just don't do a lot of during the week. I just don't. I don't eat, brown rice is suggested instead of white rice. I eat jasmine rice. The reason brown rice is one of those, bizarrely enough, things that trigger my IBS. So if I eat brown rice, my tummy will go from looking like it does now, which I realize you can't see my tummy, but I bloat out and look like I'm pregnant, 9 months pregnant, about to pop with triplets. And the pain is excruciating. Brown rice is one of those foods that is a huge no-no for me. So yeah, I just wanted to share that. So there are different, how much time do I have? I have about a minute. Let's stop there. I do want to talk about something at some point called metabolic confusion. And I won't talk a lot about keto because I don't have experience with paleo or keto. I have no desire to do any of those. But I did want to talk about this, this thing called metabolic confusion. So I'm doing a lot of different things, and I'll just do a video on them once a week and let you know where I'm at. The scale was my friend, you guys. What was I? I think I told you guys I was like 173.3, I think, last time. And here's the numbers. 170 point whatever. I don't have the picture in front of me. So almost 3 pounds down from that. So that feels great. I'm not setting goals. We're just going as we go. And whatever happens, happens. Next week, I want to cover exercise. And then the week after that, let's talk about this metabolic confusion business. Just a quick check-in. Mentally, it's up and down because I still haven't found a job. All the stress. I have good days and bad, and I'm just getting through this. And, dark days. And then really good days where I'm super productive. So I am gonna shut this down here. Thank you for watching. If you would be so kind, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that you'll always get notified when I post a new video, and Put down in the comment sections, what do you eat? What do you do? What has worked for you? I know I say this every time and I don't have a lot of subscribers right now, but I would like to get into having people interact with me. That would be fantastic. I hope you have a great week, you guys. Like I said, I'm still easing myself into this and trying to come up with a groove, kind of, you know, and a schedule. And so I'll be back next week sometime. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye.